Hi everyone, it's Tanya with Riley and Company. Thanks for joining me this morning, and we are going to have a really great time today. I have got a really fun special for you, and I have got an incredible surprise that you are not going to want to miss. I am going to give away a $40 Riley in Oz stamp set to one lucky person that comments live during this presentation. Okay, only live. So hang with me just a second. I'll get you turned around, and I've got a bunch of stuff to show you. We're going to make a card. We're going to do all kinds of fun stuff. So hang on just a second. I'll get you turned around. Oh, what do you see there? Yeah, what do you see there? I know. Look, isn't that cute? Had to start my timer. Sorry. For one lucky winner today, just to kick your Saturday off right, we are going to give away this complete unmounted Riley Wizard in Oz set. And it is a whole set of unmounted stamps. I think there's 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9 stamps in here. Now, you have to comment during the first presentation, which would be live. Okay, just live. And we are just going to randomly pick one, and we're going to get your address and send this to you. So keep that in mind as everybody's scurrying to their keyboards. Now, our specials are so much fun. See this little guy here? You can actually get him today. We found some extra ones. So our specials today is a tiered special. So everybody pretty much gets something if you put an order in. So if you put a $25 order in, you get this for free. Okay, it's a little make and take that we have done at conventions, and it is your basic cow dress up with his little farmer clothes on him. So you will get, I'll show you what the set has in it. And you can also purchase these individually on our websites, but you want to get one for free, right? And this includes the little pin. You can turn this into a pin if you hook them together. And it comes with the cows and all the clothes and the pin and everything. And the clothes are actually colored for you. So it takes all the guesswork out. Now, spend $25 and we'll send that to you free. But wait, there's more. Spend $50 and not only do you get these two guys to make, you also get one of our 2021 Riley charms. Isn't it gorgeous? Be like Vanna. This is made out of wood. We do this here in my studio. We cut these and assemble these. This is Riley's 2021 tote charm. Or you can hang it on your lanyards if you go to shows, stuff like that. That's if you spend $50. So you get 2 of these if you spend $50. Now, if you put in a $100 order, you get this little guy. Is he not adorable? We've tied bows around his necks, all kinds of good stuff. Now, this is a very limited supply. The people I originally bought it from, I bought them all out, and they just called me about a month ago and said, hey, we have a few of these left over. So we thought we would give them away with orders. So for $25, you get this. $50, you get both these. For $100, you get all 3. Now, keep that in mind. Now, first off, I am going to show you our new release that we just dropped about a week ago. And we are also going to make a card today out of the June card kits, our craft along kits. This went over like mad. If you were lucky enough to get one, they sold out probably within a few days of us doing them. And it's because they're so full of good stuff on the inside, and everything's pre-cut for you, so you really can't miss. It has these cards in it. No one will ever be as entertained by us as us. This little adorable guy, and you're probably thinking, now who is that? I haven't seen him before. And this is one of the cards that was in the kits. And this is the card we will be making today. And these are also in your kit. I'm going to show you just how easy our kits are. So, and don't forget, somebody out there, it is sold out. Someone out there has the golden ticket, and it's worth this set for free. So if you haven't opened your kit yet, open it up. All right, first off, For our new release, we came out with 20 brand new FunnyBones, and they are hilarious. I'll run through them real quick. Actually, I'm going to show you the cards real quick in case I run out of time. I always push myself on time. It's just incredible. And I think I have one of everything in the cards, so we'll just do it that way this time. So, if I've learned anything in my 23 years on Earth, it's that it's okay to lie about your age. Is that the truth or what? Now, here's this little giraffe again. No one will ever be as entertained by us as us. And there he is again. Same sentiment. Are you smelling what I'm cooking here? Do you notice anything here? Yes, it is a new dress-up stamp. It's a new character. And we have not named him yet. We haven't done the drawing or the little poll to see who gets to name him. But it's new stamps, new dies. This giraffe, his little two parts, will fit every single set of the dress-up clothes. So I think there's, 28, 29 sets now. He will fit all of them. And he is so much fun, so much fun. As you can tell, there he is in his little farmer outfit. In the clown outfit. This is one of my favorite stamps too. Hello, 111. My glass is empty. And there we go, kid. 111. I don't need to drink coffee to be awesome, but it's more fun when I'm awesome and awake. And there's that again with our little Coffee Riley. Don't worry, be happy. Cheers. It's a little cheers, Riley. Here's my little Tucker. Love is wet noses, slobbery kisses, and a wagging tail. And there it is with LeRoy. And a little butterfly on his nose. Late in the evening, far, far away, there was a glow beyond the horizon, and I knew deep in my heart it was your birthday cake. This has been a wildly crazy, crazy saying. And here is our darling new giraffe with a wine glass. I don't have a drinking problem. I have a sophisticated wine ritual. Big difference. Or margarita ritual, you know. I don't always drink beer, but when I do, wait, yes I do. And this is the little fishing set, a giraffe in a Gone Fishing t-shirt. This little guy, everybody always asks me, this little baby beer mug is in the Valentine St. Patrick set. And there he is with a lampshade on his head. Whoever thinks money doesn't buy happiness, transfer that bleep to my account. It doesn't say bleep. I just did that in case there were kids within earshot. And this is our little dress-up raccoon. And this is actually really, really a great card. Once you start collecting the dress-up clothes are like paper dolls. And so we have a raccoon and a moose and a cow and now a giraffe that all of these clothes fit. So this life vest is from the fishing set. The shorts are from a beach set. The skis are actually from a winter set, if you can believe that. And she took the goggle from the winter set and cut it to make water ski shoes out of. And of course, there's the boat. And he's on dock. And again, whoever thinks money doesn't buy happiness. Our giggler giraffe. Happy birthday. You're way less wrinkly than I thought you would be now. A friend is someone who listens to your crap, tells you it's crap, and still listens some more. Whiskey, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing. How in the bleep did I end up on the bathroom floor medicine? And this is the truth right there. I'm torn between wanting a snack and looking like one. Yet another truth. Cleaning is just putting stuff in less obvious places. This is a little housekeeping Riley. And there's our giggler giraffe wearing a little skirt from one of the winter sets and the duster from the cleaning. It's so much fun when you have several of the dress-ups because you can just mix and match all you want. Does running behind count as exercise? Laughter is the best medicine, unless you have diarrhea. Yes, we're aware of how obnoxious we are when we're together. Nope, we don't care. In this, we have teamed the giggler with just a regular mustache, Riley. This is hilarious. A farmer cow in little farmer jeans. What are those canvas pants? Carhartt pants? Question, when stirring up some bleep, do you start in a clockwise direction or is it counterclockwise? And you can also use it with a witch. The older you get, the better you get, unless you're a banana. Happy birthday anyway. And again, our little giraffe. Stay tuned on our fan page. We are going to name him and give away a gift certificate. We do that with every set, so we just have not done that yet. He is a nameless giraffe. Does running behind count as exercise? Laughter is the best medicine, unless you have diarrhea. So that is our new Funny Bone lines. We just had 20 of them drop. And then you guys obviously know about the Gigglers because these have been crazy successful. We have the raccoon and the cow. All of the little dress-up sets we have in Gigglers rolling around. And we have introduced all the new dies for them. So the Gigglers were out a month. These have been introduced this time. And just in case you have not seen them, that is what they look like. Older but wiser. You can put little coffee cups in his hooves. This is the truth. Raisin cookies. Raise your hand if this is true. Raisin cookies that look like chocolate chip cookies are the main reason I have trust issues. This is so true. Make a wish. Then blow out that bonfire. That is our Gigglers. And we have also brought out dies this time for, let me dig in my goodie pile, for the new Mushroom Lane. Those of you that just go bananas over the Mushroom Lane, we had brought out these, of course. And here's some of those all done up. The stamps. Now, I apologize. I just looked around everywhere for the little short one and I couldn't find him. But so many of you said, where are the dies? Where are the dies? And here they are. Lots of dies for these to help you turn them into 3D sets like these. Fun. Super fun. I love, love, love the Mushroom Lane. So we have new Giggler dies. We have new Mushroom Lane dies. We have 20 new Funny Bones. And we have a new giraffe for our new release. So I also wanted to show you guys some things that we have on our website that you probably don't know about. We have the action wobbles. These are some of my funnest things, and we're not doing it on the kit today, but this is what an action wobble is. It helps anything that you stick on a card do that. And they've been around for quite a while. But the Gigglers are absolutely perfect for them. So one side attaches to your item and the other side attaches to your cards, and then it just helps them move around. Lots of fun. So we have them in 12 packs. Something else that we just started carrying, you guys are going to love this. This is a 3-pack of pop dot tape. This is what I use, and it comes in 3 different sizes. There's 2 yards each of 3 different sizes. It's a 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2, I believe. Don't hold me to that. And I believe this is only like $4.99. They're like $1 something a roll. It's pretty awesome. We also, a lot of people ask me what colors I use to color Riley. Okay. And we have these. I always use Copics because I love them. They're not, I'm not saying they're the best. They're just what I love and what I'm certified in. So I always use E33, E35, E47. So now we have them in both Sketch and Ciaos. And for those of you that do not know the difference between the Sketch and the Ciao, a Ciao is smaller and less expensive. A Sketch is the oval ends. They are identical markers, except that the Sketch holds a little bit more ink and is more expensive. That's it, in the shape. So we have them in both. Once our Ciaos are gone, we will probably not carry these anymore. So if you want the less expensive ones, I would grab them while you can. We also started carrying the magic blender pen. You'll hear me talk about that. We also have on our websites clear envelopes for your cards. I didn't know if you knew we had those. We also have A2 size envelopes. We also have 6x6 envelopes, and we have clear card covers that you can put on top of your cards. So you can still open them up, but they're like a book cover. And finally, there is a few kits left on our website, and I'm talking a handful of these. There's no June craft along kits, but these are the cards that are in our June birthday kits. So much fun. Now it comes with a paper pad, of course, and everything's pre-cut for you except the papers that are in this pad, and there's detailed instructions and everything else to go with them. So you will love it. And like I said, there's a handful of these left over. All right, and I'm videotaping this 4 or 5 days before the show, so there might not be any on the day of the show, and I'm sorry if there isn't. They go so fast. And that concludes all the good stuff. For those of you that have just joined us, I do want to remind you that anybody that comments during this presentation, we are going to take all those names and we're going to randomly draw one person, and they win this complete unmounted Wizard of Oz Riley set. So just keep that in mind. And now we're going to go to the good stuff. We're going to make ourselves a little card, and you can get that with a $100 order too. All right. Just to let you know how our kits are done, this is the June Craft Along kits. And when you get our kits, they come with the cover, of course, which shows you all of the cards. They come with detailed instructions on how to put them all together. All right. And each card is packed in its own plastic bag. So everything that is cut for that card is in that bag. Everything's pre-stamped, pre-die cut for you. And then there's a card to tell you how to connect with us, okay? So the fan book group, their fan page, join our fan page. We give away all kinds of stuff on there, and people get to name stuff and all kinds of fun stuff. So we are going to do this card right here. Super, super easy card. I'm going to get out my zip dry, and I didn't test it before I started. So I'm hoping, oh, of course it's stuck in there, because I always leave it on its side and I don't pay any attention to it. Yep, I may just use, what do I have here? Might have to use this one, and I bet it's stuck too, because they all are, because I don't do a very good job at keeping them unstuck. But see how easy it is? That one just did. You just pull off the goop on the end. So here we have all the pieces parts as promised. And we have the front picture, and we are literally just going to assemble it. I think I just dropped a piece, guys. We're going to assemble it just like it's shown. Now, on my cards, I really like to use vintage ink or vintage photo ink. Just a little bit of it around the edges, just like that. Okay. And it just gives it a little something, right? I'm going to take my zip dry, which you guys all know I love my zip dry because it lets me rearrange everything. Now, if I had regular glue and I did this, because I talk a lot while I stamp, even if it's to myself, you would have to pull that off. And you would probably ruin one of the pieces. With zip dry, you just move it. And it slides right into place. It's basically just rubber cement in a bottle. If there's any left over on the edges, all you do is rub it, and just like rubber cement, it comes right off. It's fabulous, fabulous stuff. Now in that kit, you have these 3 stripes. All right, we are just going to take a pair of scissors, and in the end of one of them, we're just going to cut a V to make a little ribbon, okay? just like that. This one isn't going to be short enough, but I'll deal with that in a second. So I am going to lay my red one down here on the bottom, about right there, kind of close to the bottom. And it can go all the way over. And where do you get this yummy zip dry, you say? On our website, of course. Of course. The next one we're going to put on is our white one. Now we don't want it to be the same height or the same length, right? We want it to be a little bit shorter. So I'm just gonna put my finger right there and hold it so I don't get too much glue on it. And I'm gonna lay it down just a tiny bit shorter. Okay, and you can ink these edges as well. Then I'm just gonna turn it over. You can ink those edges if you want, that's fine too. Or you don't ink them, and that's also fine. So the next thing I have is this little blue piece. Now he is obviously gonna go right about there, and he's gonna be too long as well. So just put my thumb where, just a general spots. Ready. And there we go. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm just going to turn it over. So the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to put a little bit of glue on the back edge of this. Little bits. How many of you guys have ever tried to do this and your paper didn't get nice and square and you had to peel it off and put it back on and peel it off and put it back on, and then you ruined your piece and you had to cut it again? Nope, not with zip dry. You just move it to where this will fit and you're good to go. Now when you put this on, we're just going to tilt it just a tad. Okay? Around the edge. Alrighty. So that is our base of our cardstock. Now we need to do our coloring real quick. You guys can definitely take your time doing your coloring. I am going to go quickly because of time, but I do have the colors on the insert for you, and I'll also tell you now. So let me get them around here. So Tucker the pup, we are going to do with just your basic E33 and E35. It's a real common sets for us. We do Riley with E33 and E35. Just a nice fun brown. Okay. Keep in mind that you don't need a whole lot of colors to actually do shading with Copics, which is really why I like, it's why I like alcohol markers. I guess I use Copics because that's what I was certified on when I had my store, and so that's what I started buying, and that's what I have, but I have other ones too. Spectrum Noir makes a really nice marker. Now, I've got this E33, same thing. Now, if I want to add shade, right, I'm just going to come down with the marker again and see how it does that. And I'm going to go under his ear again. And it looks like I used two markers, but I really didn't. Put some back here. Okay. If you want, you can take the E35 and even make it a little darker yet. All right. And again, I'm not going to take too much time on these because I don't have that much time. I talk too much. On your mushrooms, we are just going to fill those in with red. And I really want to show you how to use the Dress Up Riley. And my pen looks like it's going to be low on me. You would think somebody would actually check those before they do a video, but you know. So, all right. Now when you use alcohol markers, I go around the edges, but I fill in the center spots with circles. It's a really good way to do that. On this little guy, I am just going to do the dots. And that's just going to have to be good enough for today, okay? So we want to do his tie and his hats. And for that, I pulled out my B93, B95, B97. So 93 is your main color that we're going to use. And I just filled it. And it's dry again. So we are just going to fill this in. And we're going to use one darker, whoops, wrong one. Just to do a little bit of shading. Now, if any of your pieces have this a little bit of marks on it, sometimes the scan and cut doesn't do a fabulous job. So just trim them off. This will glue right on to Tucker's head, just like this. So cute. All right. Just like that. And we're going to sit him down, and he's got a tie that is the same color, but we're going to do it out of the darker stuff since it's underneath him. And I think I pretty much overfilled that marker. Woo! All right, and we're going to add that onto his little neck. Now, to get it exactly the right size. Okay, see how it's a little bit short in there? I'm just going to take my marker, and I'm just going to come over here. Yeah. All right, now you know these are live, right? That's okay. We are going to take our brown marker and just absorb that up. And now you guys all know that I'm completely human, right? Can't tell, right? Right? Squint your eyes really hard, you can't tell. So we're going to add a little bit to his emblem, and we are going to use our black to do his little nose. We are not going to get to the grass, unfortunately, I don't think, but we can give it a shot. So we're going to take B00, and I always use B00 to do a little bit, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. To do just a little bit in his eye, just like that. It just makes his eyes pop out a little more. We are going to glue him on first. All right down here, and he's going to be sitting on the edge of that little bottom red line. Now I'm going to put these on, and I can color them in a little bit if I have time. We're going to pop those on, or glue them on. I'm sorry, we're not going to pop them on. We are going to glue the little guy. And in your set, you'll notice that in the picture, the base of this mushroom is just a gray. That. And so is the base of this one. And then I'm going to find my tape and come back, and we are going to pop this mushroom up. Okay. Just like that, overlap him a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this guy in half still. I am going to put that under there. Hope you guys can see me. And then I'm going to attach. I'm going to cut this in half yet again. And you should have 3 pieces of grass in yours. I think one of mine fell on the grounds. So you're going to have 3 pieces of grass. So you have 2 left over, right? So you're going to put 1 right here. And you're just going to put 1 right there on top of that mushroom. Now, what I didn't do is you're going to put a little cut right there. And the little handcuffs are going to be a dark gray. And you will tuck these little handcuffs right in his mouth. Now I cut the circles out of mine. Okay. And there you go. And of course these are done. So don't forget, you have got, for $25, you get a free make and take. $50, you get the free make and take in this. And for $100, you get this guy. Thank you guys for joining me, and have a fabulous day. All right. Have fun.